Hey guys, Tennis525 here, and well, the bench work has begun. As you can see, I plan to upload a series regarding the narrow gauge project in stages, as I said in update video number 5, and I just wanted to get one out right now since, you know, we got all the framing done here, and also I put some sheetrock up with my dad over here. As you can see, these are the areas where there's nails, and we had used taping compound, still drying actually. We have to put one more coat because they always recommend 3 coats to have a nice smooth surface. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, we bolted this in here too, and comes over here as I stated. And the narrow gauge track came in the mail. I mean, I bought this from E-Hattons, guys, and it's amazing how fast this came. It only took, I want to say, two mail days, because like on Sundays, you know, mail is out, but I mean, I ordered all this on Friday and it came on Tuesday, so it's just amazing how fast they ship from the UK. But yeah, as you can see, I got tons of flex track. I got both types. I got the irregular ties for the mine, and I got the mainline ties, which, let's see, I think they're down here, like this is a mainline one. Yeah, and then I got the mainline ties for the station over here, and the causeway, if I can fit that in. I plan to put that over here. Also, guys, the dimensions actually changed. I was talking to my dad, and he actually said we were actually able to build, excuse me, 2 here. I thought that my dad was going to be against that, since, I mean, we would lose access to the window over there, but he said, oh no, let's just build all the way to here. And I was like, alright. So, I mean, because of that now, I have an extra foot. So this is now 5 feet, not 4 feet long. And this is still 3 feet wide. But because I have an extra foot, I think that I can squeeze in the Castle Causeway over here. And still have the mine there and the incline back there. Speaking of the incline, I didn't do this in the update video, but a big shout out to Ellsbridge Productions, because I have one of these, which I've yet to paint, but you know, I'm not really sure if I'm going to just use this or if I'm going to use it as a reference and then just put like a real Pecco narrow gauge track on top of it or something. We'll have to see. But yeah, if you guys are wondering, the reason why we did not put the plywood on yet is that, well, we're working on the sheetrock first, since, you know, it's much easier to, you know, crawl underneath and work like that instead of, you know, reaching over or, you know, sitting on top of the board, you know, and then working on it. So because of that, we're going to do that, get it painted blue with the sky and everything, and then put the plywood on afterwards. And once that's done, I'll create another update video. But yeah, I'm glad that we got this all bolted in. We're using nails and screws, and as you can see, we got this board much lower for the viaduct, which I have right here. Here, let me just take this track off. Yeah, I got tons. I think I got 11 pieces of narrow gauge flex track. 6 of them are the main line, and 5 of them are the irregular. So as you can see, I have 2 of these, but I'm going to use the whole length, but cover up whatever arches are not on the show. In other words, there's 8 arches, as you can see, or really 7, because this one right here is kind of broken. But basically, there were 5 arches on Reneus Viaduct on the show, and what I plan to do is cover up the 3 extra arches, you know, with stone paper or something, so that there's 5 arches, and then build up. And what I plan to use to build up the viaduct, for those of you who are curious, are these. Yeah, these are, what are these called? Actually, my dad had these and he just gave them to me. You know what? I'm gonna put the name of them on the screen, because I just completely forgot what they're called. But there you have it, guys. I mean, this is what we have so far. Also, oh yeah, one other thing. There's a slight chance. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this is gonna happen, but there's a slight chance that we'll be ripping this up over here and we'll actually curve this down and have it slope down to here, and then have a spur, you know, and then connect to here, and then have this off a landscape. There's a slight chance we'll be able to do that. That would be really neat, because then we could have a super long narrow gauge line, you know, go here and then, you know, all the way to the middle over there, which you guys have already seen. But no promises on that. We'll just have to see, because I mean, it's going to be really messy work ripping this out over here and then just, you know, redoing that all over again. But I mean, I'm just still very happy with how this is coming along. This is surprisingly very flat. I'm happy with how this bolted in. As you can see underneath here, we screwed in this piece. I don't even know what this is. I think this is like a 1x3 or something, or I have no idea. But then screwed this on top, and this came out very nice. And then over here, this one came out pretty nice too. This one didn't come out as nice, but it's still pretty good. The reason is that it's kind of slanted, kind of like that. You know, it's not perfectly flat. I plan to work with those ramp things, which again, I'll put on the screen, to hopefully, you know, flatten it out a bit more. But I mean, nevertheless, the track's going to be going on a slope anyway to the viaduct, so it'll still work out in the end. As you can see, also we ripped out that piece right here. But yeah, I mean, I'm very, very happy with how this is progressing. Again, I don't want to make this video too long, but as you can see, I ordered a lot of Pecco spurs, points, or switches, whatever you want to call them. I call them spurs, but there's many names for them. Yeah, we have like 10 of them, 5 of the right and 5 of the left. So we'll definitely work with those. And yeah, I mean, there you have it. I'm trying to think of what else to say. I think I covered everything as of now. I'll just say, as you can see, I'm working on these Shapeways Troublesome Truck faces. So shout out to, I think it's Dave or Dan, I forget who made these, but on Shapeways, but they're just excellent faces. I plan to use these for my Oliver Owns Up remake, which I still have to finish filming, and that will hopefully be up within a week or so. No promises on that, but it will be up at some point soon. And this is just this one I've had for a while. Excuse me. Yeah, this has to be one of my favorites. Just take a good look at that. But anyways, I digress. I'm getting off topic. The point of this video is the narrow gauge extension, not the troublesome trucks. But there you have it, guys. That's the bench work for you. And stay tuned for more updates to come. This is Terrence Tractor 525, signing off.